Hey y'all, Bay here bringing you Captain Tsubasa Dream Team, and today is the day of evaluation for Dreamfest Ishizaki, who is a monster. Please check this Excel out. Sorry, I'm using another PC today, so the Excel format is a bit different, so it might be a bit harder for you guys to see it, but each column is the same order as how it is in the game. So dribble, shot, pass, tackle, block, and interception, and then physical, right? And on the left, underneath the green tab is Dreamfest, this time's Ishizaki, and on the right is Dream Collection Ishizaki. So I made a two character comparison so that you know the difference between these two. And I think when I first saw the 24k defensive stats for the fest, I thought he might be better than Dream Collection Ishizaki in any way, but after looking at the stats right here, I guess Clab did a fairly good job in differentiating these two. As you can see here, this Dreamfest Ishizaki is a monster, especially for tackle and block, as we all thought it would be, right? And his interception is quite low compared to the other two. And although he has Japan Link 10%, even if you do that, right, his interception is around 10,996, which is high. Of course, this is high. But if you look at Dream Collection Ishizaki, it's lower by like 500. But he has 70% auto intercept, which I think differentiates him from the new Dreamfest Ishizaki. So I would put it this way. Dream Collection Ishizaki is strong on the field, and Dreamfest Ishizaki is strong on matchups. Yeah, that's how I think I should put these two characters. So yeah, so it really depends which Ishizaki is better. If you're using like for example, right, you're using mixed Japan team like my Japanese account, but let's say you have like two other defenders that's green, then if I were you, I would use Dream Collection Ishizaki, because I don't want to put all green for defenders, because you know you'll be in trouble if the opponent is red. And or something like I have strong tackler like Matsuyama, DC Matsuyama or Jito, but I don't have interceptor. Then I might think of using Dream Collection Ishizaki. And I don't know if you guys are watching my PvP videos on the Japanese account, but I'm still using 2018 Wakabayashi, and I failed to get for that account Wakabayashi or Wakashimazu. So when I failed, I thought I was gonna be in trouble for the next several months, because you know I'll be left behind because I'm using past goalkeeper. But thanks to Ishizaki Dream Collection, it's not like that, really. Opponents are struggling going up over my Ishizaki. So it's now way better for me than before. I mean, like, my opponents don't reach my goalie as much as they did before. So yeah, he's really doing a good job for my team. So although this Dreamfest Ishizaki is definitely an OP character, this is for sure. But if for those who went after Dream Collection Ishizaki, don't be so depressed, because that Ishizaki is really still good, still really good. Yeah. So yeah. Anyways, going back to the Excel, so the figures are like this. And by the way, I checked how, well, you could tell by looking at this figure that this guy is strong, right? But I think it's better for me to let you guys know how strong he is by comparing what ranking he's in with his stats, especially for tackle. Well, all three stats for defensive stats. For tackle, without passive, 11,746 is third place. Third place after Dream Collection Alberto, Dream Collection Soda. So this guy is really strong tackler already. And then for block, 11,435 is again third place after Dream Collection Robson and Dreamfest Gentile. Okay? And for interception, because it's less than 10k, it's 22nd place. But he has the strong passive. After the passive, his figures becomes really high, right? As it's on the right cell. 12,920 for tackle, 12,579 for block, 10,996 for interception, right? And for after the passive effect, his tackle becomes as good as number 1. The reason why I said as good as is because there are also other characters like Dream Collection Matsuyama or like Dream Collection Akai, whose passives boost their stats really big. So, but their passives are a bit more limited compared to Ishizaki, because this Ishizaki, as long as you're using all Japanese, you get this 10% all the way, right? So this guy is much easier to handle, but because, you know, to be fair, I decided to say it's as good as number 1, because there's other characters, if their passives are active, will have better tackle figure than this guy, like Matsuyama, for example. So yeah, but this guy is really strong. This guy is gonna go above Soda for sure, Dream Collection Soda, who is supposed to be second, and Alberto. Time to time, yes, because Alberto, if you think about his passive, Japanese player killer, against Japanese, Alberto will still be number 1, but that's a bit limited compared to Ishizaki. So like I said, that's why I said at the same level as number 1. So that's how strong his tackle is. And for block, after the passive, he's gonna be around the same as number 1 again, because Robson, his passive is his agility, right? And then he has toughness type killer 5%, I think it was. So 5% is not a big boost. So Ishizaki will go above that Dream Collection Robson, I think it was. And for Gentile, he only has auto block, which does not boost any of his stats. So this Ishizaki after the passive will exceed Gentile. Yeah, that's how strong this block stats is. And even interception, which is supposed to be the 3rd tier in his stats, is gonna become from 22nd to 2nd after Dreamfest Shoshunko. The reason is because all the good interceptors in the game is around 10k. Yeah, 10,500, 700, something like that. Like Dreamfest, Kaots, or Izawa, or this Dream Collection Ishizaki. They're around this same level. Yeah. But since this guy will become like almost like 11k, he's gonna go above these characters and become 2nd place. And another reason is because all these strong interceptors like Dream Collection Ishizaki has auto intercept, which does not boost their stats. So that's why this Dreamfest Ishizaki becomes 2nd after Sho. Sho is just really broken, you know. He also has a agility link, and with that fully, he's just a beast. So yeah. But you can tell, right? His interception is 2nd, his tackle and block is 1st. So he could do everything at a really high level. Yeah. And like I said in the past video, his team skill will, I think, in the future become really useful. So I think this is really good. I have the feeling that Club will continue to bring this type of team skill for the future Dreamfest characters, which I think is good, because then we'll be able to use other nationality characters mixed with this nationality, right? So yeah, I think that will give us more options, yeah, to build our teams. But one more thing, I said he's gonna be like number 1 top tier for all these defensive stats. That's true, but you have to also think about his skill power. Actually, sadly, Ishizaki's skills are not that great. Like for this new tackle, facial tackle was it? This only has 420 at level 99. This, I have to say frankly, it's not that strong. Like today, the strongest tackles in the game is like Matsuyama's 490 or Supernova Gentile 490. And even the weaker ones still have like way better than this. 420 is a bit weak. So if you multiply this, right, it's on the bottom yellow cell. Although he's number 1 tackler, his overall tackle stats will become 54k. Yeah, this is really strong. This is really strong, but if he had something better, he could have reached like 60k almost. But because of his skill being weak, it's not as strong. But around mid 50,000 is really strong for sure. I think he's gonna if he tackles against anyone's dribble, he'll take it for sure, and he might even take other guys' pass or shot even. Yeah, so that's how strong I think this figure is. And as for block, it's the same story. His facial block is 440, and the stamina consumption of that skill is really bad. I think it was 475, and it's not matching its strength, to be honest. So for those who have extra 2018 Ishizaki, I would recommend you to replace this to that new face block, because that's way better. That's like, I forgot the stamina consumption, but the strength is even better. Both of them is better. It's much less stamina consumption, and it's stronger than face block. So yeah, definitely if you have extra, you should do that. And this interception is when you bring the Dream Collection interception to him and make it level 99. His interception stats will become 48k and above. So Dream Collection Ishizaki at level 99 is 45.9k. So this guy will exceed Dream Collection. But like I said in the beginning, this Dream Collection Ishizaki's strength is when he's on the field. He'll take most of the field pass or even skill passes. Of course, it really depends on the level of each character, but yeah, that's how strong I think that this Dream Collection Ishizaki is, and I'm using him really every day, and I know he's really useful. He's been helping my Wakabayashi so much, and yeah, he's a savior for me. So I don't think he's... Of course, this Dream Fest Ishizaki is probably stronger overall, but in occasions, there are times when Dream Collection Ishizaki is better, I think. Yeah, because of auto intercept. So that's my evaluation for this Dream Fest Ishizaki. This guy is OP for sure. Yeah, but I think there are ways to go over him. Like, unlike Dream Collection Ishizaki, he doesn't have auto. So what you can do is do a special skill pass before matching up against him and go over him with it, and he'll probably not be able to get it with a normal pass interception. So yeah, there are pros and cons for both of them. And I think before I saw the what's inside the breakdown, I thought this Dream Fest was gonna be really OP. He's gonna beat Dream Collection with anything, but actually it wasn't. And oh, by the way, his block, like I said, unfortunately this Ishizaki's skills are not that strong, right? All of them, tackle, block, interception. It's like 440, 420, things like that. And I said his block is better, number one after passive, defeating Robson and Gentile. But Gentile's new star block is so strong that when you multiply that with his stats, it's gonna exceed this 55. It's gonna become 56. Yeah, so that's how important skill power is. But like I said, if you put new face block to him, then his block stats will become 57. So yeah, that's why I recommend you to put new face block if you have extra. And if you don't, I wouldn't do it because he's a limited time thing, and you never know. One day he might get a passive, hidden ability like Aoi or Rival did. So if you only have one, it's a really tough call. Yeah. But it's really up to you, I think. It's worth doing, I think. This Dream Fest Ishizaki is for sure one of the best character in the game right now. So yeah, but you don't know what's gonna happen in the future. So if you only have one, yeah, be careful. That's all I could say. Yeah. So that's my evaluation for this Ishizaki. This guy is OP. This guy is strong for sure. Definitely. So yeah, I think it's worth going after. So that's it, folks, for today. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe for those who haven't yet, and stay tuned for my future videos. Thanks for watching, and bye!